Hey, what's going on, YouTube Double D? What you're seeing right now is gameplay footage of Call of Duty Black Ops. I actually played 2 games, 2 death matches. You're probably wondering, what is this topic about? If you read the title, is Call of Duty becoming overrated? Now, this is actually part 2. I enjoy the responses I got from the first one. I liked it, you know, and there was a lot of guys who agreed with me, and so to me this is more or less more of an update and a follow-up to that first video. Now, like I said, in Call of Duty, it's a fun game. I'll admit that right now. I've played it, as you see right now. I die, and you know, all that good stuff. Now, do I think is the game overrated? Yes, I do. The reason is, it seems that this is what more of these modern gamers wants to play now. This is it. Just Call of Duty. Whether it's Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, and of course, the new one that's coming out, Modern Warfare 3, that's gonna, I'm gonna say this right now, that's gonna sell, like, millions of copies. Let's just be dead honest about that. That is going to sell millions of copies. I just want to pick out, you know, here's a few pet peeves I had about Black Ops. The first thing was the map packs, folks. I mean, let's be real. You got like 4 or 5 new maps, and you're paying $20 for it. Really? You mean to tell me that it's $20 to get these new maps that was, believe it or not, in the beginning of the productions of the games? I mean, DLC, let's talk about that real quick. I know this is kind of just rambling right now, but let's get on DLC for a minute. Folks, they're milking you, okay? They really are. The developers and the developers and the companies, they're just milking you for all that's worth. Now, you know damn well they had these maps already made. They really did. They were just like, how can you get more money out of you? I know, we'll just DLC it. So you'll have to pay to get something that was already in development. Now back to Black Ops and the map packs. Now let's just run down the map packs that came out this year. You have First Strike. That was the first map pack that came out February 1st. The second map pack, Escalation, came out April 11th. Annihilation, the third map pack, was exclusively for the Xbox 360 in June 28th, and then it finally became available in July for the PC and the PS3. And the fourth and final map pack is the Resurrection, which actually has 4 maps from World at War. Really? 4 maps from World at War, including one new one, which is the Moon map. And then that just came out that was exclusively for the Xbox back in August 23rd, and then it finally, like literally last week, came out for the PC and the PS3. I'm playing Black Ops on the PS3 here, and looking at the gameplay footage, I did pretty well. I mean, yeah, I died, as you see. I'm human like everyone else. I'm not no hackers or feel like, oh, I have to be the best person ever. No. That's not me. What you see is what you see. If I die, I die. Another thing that kind of bugged me about the Call of Duty franchise is the fanboys. Now, this was something I didn't really delve into in the first video because that was kind of a quick video. I just made that on the fly. Is, remember when the blackout happened, when the PS3, of course, got hacked, and it was a blackout? My question is, why the hell would these fanboys, you know, I'm directing this at you, when the PS3 blackout happened, no internet was available, you was going to different stores, different stores. You were going to different stores. GameStop, for a matter of fact, yeah, it finally came to me. And you were trading in your PS3s for 360s just to play Black Ops or Modern Warfare 2? Are you shitting me? That's what you're going to do if a blackout happens, or if someone hacks into, these companies' servers and crash them. Me, I had no problem waiting. I mean, because I didn't have Call of Duty at the time. I wasn't, worried about that. But you guys, my God, you mean to tell me you cannot go a couple of days without Call of Duty? And then what you fail to realize that you're playing on the 360. They could have got hacked. They could have crashed also. Their internet could have crashed. Then you would have been screwed. But the fatal blow was you have to start over. Whatever prestige you have, no matter how high your level was in both Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2, you had to start over. You literally had to start over. So what was the point to that, fanboys? Because, I want y'all to comment. Really. You mean to tell me when the blackout happened, you couldn't play Call of Duty online, y'all just flipped out. Y'all lost your minds, man. And that's kind of sad in my opinion, I mean, there's other games out there. Or, better yet, you could have waited. But nope. You had to trade in. And then you got to the point when GameStop was like, no, we're no more trading in your PS3s to get 360s. None. You have to buy it now. Yeah, it got that deep. That deep. Here goes the second game, which I do well in. Another thing that got me was, remember the Call of Duty XP convention? Really? The Call of Duty convention. Oh man, this game has just really blown up since since Call of Duty 4. Ooh, I caught myself there. Because when Call of Duty 4 came out, let's be honest. Let's look at the history real quick. When Call of Duty first came out, it was just a straight World War II game. And I know the history buffs can tell you that. It was a World War II game. But when they did Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4, that just blew up out of nowhere. And then all of a sudden, Call of Duty just blew up from this little game to a worldwide phenomenon. With Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, World at War, Black Ops, and now Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. That comes out in November. Ugh. Yeah, I got with the Second Chance Pro and then get blown up. But back to the topic at hand, the convention. Like, the convention was basically showing you what was all in Modern Warfare 3. Let's be dead honest. That's all it was a giant promotion for that one game. That's all it was. Oh yeah, I was getting tagged there a lot. I had to change classes. But in all seriousness, the Call of Duty franchise is here to stay. I'm just going to say that right now. It is here to stay. Modern Warfare 3 is going to sell a ton of games. Black Ops is still going to be going strong. And then you already know DLC is going to be coming out for Modern Warfare 3. That's given. It's going to happen. But the question comes down to is, you're going to buy it. Just to get the same map, to get like 4 or 5 new maps, you're paying $20 for that, or 1,600 Microsoft points, however you want to spend it, just to buy new maps. That's all it is. Yeah, getting shot. Yeah, I was getting my butt handed right here, like that again. But hey, that's what happens when you play. When you play online, you playing with some people that can play. They live and breathe this game. And since we're still on a Call of Duty, we might as well throw Activision in the mix, because is it me, or does it seem like Activision, this is like their baby? They will, if they were in a poker match with other developers and they were playing and they had all their chips, they'll say, Activision, what are you going to do? I'm all in with Call of Duty. And I know that's true. They'll be all in. But Activision, I don't want to say they're partly to blame, they're not, but they had a couple other franchises that was still alive. Personally, I believe they really destroy Guitar Hero franchises. With them coming out with a Guitar Hero game like every 3 or 4 months. It was like a brand new one. Like, you can't just wait. No, they had to come out with one every so often, and it got to the point they oversaturated the market and people wasn't coming back to it. But I remember the one big pet peeve of mine was when they canceled True Crimes. Like, I was really disappointed when they canceled that, because the developers were like, the game is essentially done. All you had to do was make sure the on-foot controls and everything was fine. But nah, they decided to cancel the game because they felt, it wasn't going to be good enough. How do you know that, Activision? Name me, what sandbox games are coming out this year? We know Grand Theft Auto's not coming out this year. The only game that came out, the only sandbox game that came out so far was LA Noire. There's probably another game I can't think off the top of my head, and the last one is Saints Row the Third. So what do you mean it wasn't going to be good enough? No, you didn't even try. Y'all just gave up. Now, fortunately, Square Enix bought the rights for True Crimes, but they did not buy the IP address. So they may or may not have to rename it. But at least I'm happy that they bought it, because Square Enix know they have a good game on their hands. But Activision, y'all got to bullet. Y'all felt it wasn't going to be good enough. Because when I'm playing now, your Call of Duty franchise, this is all you're going to have. And y'all taking this to the grave. Yeah, I was trying to get this one guy, he's up in that window, and I missed. And I'm dead. But yeah, at least I'm glad Square Enix bought their rights, because I would like to play True Crime Hong Kong. It looked real good from the screenshots and everything. So I just want to ask you guys, since Modern Warfare 3 comes out in November, I keep saying October for some reason. Probably thinking of Battlefield 3 right now. But I just want to ask, when it comes out, what's going to be the next game, Like, where can Call of Duty go? Because if you look at it, I don't want to say they're putting themselves in a box, but it's like, where do they go? Because Modern Warfare 3 basically is going to resolve the cliffhanger from the second game, and it's still set in the future. So if you look at it, it's like, well, where can they go from there? Because when the series first started, yeah, they were in World War I, World War II. Now we're in the modern era with, the Iraq War and all the other stuff. It's like, where can they take the series anymore? You know what I mean? This game has sold millions of copies, and it's got fans worldwide. But it's like, where do they go after Modern Warfare 3? I'm pretty sure they're gonna come out with an idea, but you know, for the time being, where do they look at it now? Yeah, I got my ass handed right there. But at least I get an assist coming up. And like I say, folks, I play this game for fun. I don't play it every day religiously like some fanboys, because there's more to life than Call of Duty. Call of Duty is a game, but it's like a lot of these fanboys live and breathe it. I mean, yes, this is a good little stress reliever, a good time to ball some steam from work or school, whatever you're doing. Yeah, I don't mind shooting other players, but this is not the world's greatest game. Now, I was raised in the 90s, where the Super Nintendo, the Nintendo 64, and the Sega Genesis ruled. I was born when, back then, your multiplayer is when you went to your friend's house. That was your multiplayer. You didn't have to, oh, I'll just befriend you on PSN or on Xbox Live. No, you went to your friend's house to play games that, you know, couldn't support multiple players. So basically, this video is about to end. Probably have another minute or two left, so I'm just going to wrap this up. And I will say, I do thank the guys who watched the first video, and I hope this one I delved a bit more into it. Well, actually, while I'm on the subject, fanboys, can I ask you something? When these Call of Duty games came out, why do you only play online? The story mode is not long. It's like, what, literally 6 to 8 hours. Once you beat the story, which is very linear, might I add, it's done. That's how I am. I will play the story mode, then after I beat it all said and done, I will go online. So just answer that one question. Like, really, the story mode is not long, but nope, as soon as they get the new one, they play right online. And I bet people are going to do that when Modern Warfare 3 comes out. They're going to play straight online, say screw the story mode. And the final kill cam is a Claymore. So I thank you guys for watching this video. More videos to come. I hope this shed light on everyone. And that's about it. Double D. See you later.